I think one of the best things about living in Pittsburgh and I'll tell you the story about when I didn't live in Pittsburgh, because I was born and raised here, but for a couple years I went to grad school in Florida, and I was just surprised at how many people from Pittsburgh lived in that area. And not that they only lived there, but they all came back and ended up settling back in the Pittsburgh area. And I did too. I'm a prime example of that. I spent a couple years in Florida, and now I decided to come back and I live here. I plan on starting a family and staying here probably for the rest of my life. But I love that aspect of it. I love how Pittsburgh has really grown and transformed over the last 5 to 10 years. I had the opportunity to work downtown for PNC for a couple years, and like the cultural district, the food district, the restaurants that are popping up, the small businesses that are starting to come back to the downtown area and the surrounding areas, it's just amazing. And that's just one of my favorite parts about being in this area now.
Yeah. Well, I worked in Pittsburgh tourism for a good while. And I love being asked this question because there are so many things to do in the Pittsburgh area. I love Pittsburgh food. You can't beat it. It's good home cooking. I love Pittsburgh's history. The Pittsburgh heritage is fascinating. It's very unique. And that's something that no other area has. I said the industrial and immigrant history of the Pittsburgh area, where all these people came together in this melting pot and built this great industry that really provided the structure of our area. I just can't overstate. And I love to bring people in and to show them all that stuff. I love to take them up the Duquesne Incline and let them look at the city from Mount Washington, because everybody just moved it on, and it was just the greatest thing. And I love, most of all, I think I like the people of this area because they're just good, hardworking people with a sense of humor who are very friendly.
I'm going to answer this in a couple of ways. First of all, politically. I think politically, our metropolitan area, my district included, the Pittsburgh metro area, is a largely politically independent region. Registration-wise, yeah, we may lean blue, a lot more registered Democrats than Republicans, but in my experience, especially during this campaign, I've discovered that people just don't like political parties anymore. The party system is crumbling, and people really just want to live and let live. And I think that when you communicate issues, when you talk issues and not talk political parties, you find a lot of agreement among the pro-liberty community and the Pittsburgh community. So that's a great thing about the city of Pittsburgh. Another great thing about the city of Pittsburgh is that it is experiencing a renaissance of sorts right now that many other cities are desperate to enjoy. And so from an economic standpoint, we are sitting at the cusp of what could be an amazing rejuvenation of our city. And I think if we were somehow to continue this march for liberty and continue to preserve liberty and fight for liberty, coupled with this economic renaissance that our city is experiencing, we could see an economic boom here that almost doesn't have a historical precedent. And I'm a business owner. I've been a business owner for a while. I'm involved in a number of startups, and I'm really hopeful that our city can continue to expand and grow the way it has. And couple that with the March of Liberty and the service and the preservation of liberty, there's just no telling where we can go from here.